we will talk about the story of two kings. Last week, we learned about King Saul. King Saul was the king that told David that he could fight Goliath. When Saul was made king over the Israelites, he was a little bit scared and nervous, but he soon became rebellious and stubborn, and he even became jealous of David and tried to kill him many times. And David had the opportunity to kill Saul, but he decided to forgive him. We are going to reference a few scriptures that tell about what kind of king Saul was. In 1 Samuel 15:11, the Lord said that he regretted letting Saul be the king because he didn't listen to him or follow his commandments. In 1 Samuel 15:22-23, the Lord tried to teach Saul that it is better to obey and listen than just do what looks right to others. Because Saul did this, the Lord didn't want Saul to be the king. And then in 1 Samuel 15:28, the Lord took away Saul's kingdom and gave it to David because he didn't feel that Saul was righteous anymore. And in 1 Samuel 28:6-7, we see a time where when Saul prayed and asked Heavenly Father for guidance, the Lord didn't answer him, and no prophets came and gave him guidance. And so what do you think Saul did? Do you think he softened his heart and repented? Nope, he didn't. He turned to his advisors and asked them to go find a witch to tell him what he should do. Now we are going to talk about King David. In 1 Samuel 18:14, we find out that David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. And in 2 Samuel 5, verses 10 and 12, we find out that God wanted him to be king to help the Israelites. And David knew that the Lord wanted him to be king over Israel because he knew that he could help the Israelites. And in 2 Samuel 3, verse 18, David was given the kingdom because the Lord knew that he was humble and could save the Israelites from the Philistines. Last of all, in 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1, when David went and inquired of the Lord what he should do, the Lord answered him directly and immediately. As you can see, David was a king that looked to the Lord for guidance and direction. And Saul lost his kingdom because he turned away from the Lord and relied on his own strength. Because of his obedience, Heavenly Father blessed David's posterity. Now we're going to have TAYSOM read 2 Samuel 7:16.
And thy house and the kingdom shall be established forever before thee. Thy throne shall be established forever.
When the Lord told David, thy throne shall be established forever, he was referring to a future king in David's family's line who would reign forever. This king was Jesus Christ. If you are curious, here is the lineage of Jesus Christ to David, linking both Mary and Mary's husband Joseph through lineage to David. Now discuss, why are you grateful that Jesus Christ is your eternal king? For the lesson plan, check out our blog in the description below.